Good day, everybody. Today we are in Santa Maria with our little Cessna 152 with SayIntentions AI. Still playing around with this. It's quite fun to see what it can do, and we're going to keep on keeping on with it. So yeah, we're in Santa Maria. That's where we left off last time, and it is in live weather, live time. So this is how it is right now. We got fairly heavy overcast. Yeah, so it definitely doesn't look like VFR conditions. However, we got our Uncle Harley with us again. So we'll have a little discussion with him, see what we should do. I have a bit of a plan, and we'll see. We'll probably end up flying in this, in VFR, even though you would get declined or whatnot. But we'll use our instruments. We're not doing IFR, but we'll just use instrument navigation and see if we can ILS somewhere with our little plane or something like that. So it could be fun. So that is sort of the plan, but we'll see how it takes us. I record live, so we're just kind of wing it here. And I'm gonna try to operate a bit more of the radio in here. As of this time, they came out with an update for SayIntentions that let you control the volume with the actual volume knob. However, then they reversed it, so currently it's not working. But yeah, let's fire it up. We'll see if Uncle's here, and we'll get our altimeter set and everything. We do have, of course, the Navigraph across the top here. So here's Santa Maria. I don't have SimLink running because I don't actually want to see the GPS exactly where we are, but we're down here by the FBO along E3. So when we ask for taxi, they're probably going to give us a long one, but depending. I actually don't know. I don't actually know where the wind's coming from today. Oh, it's coming from the north, so they will probably take off on 30. If they send us to 2, 2's the farthest way. It takes forever. That is a huge taxi. I'll probably switch it and try to ask for 30. The last time I did that at San Luis, it didn't work. Like, I got all confused, so maybe we'll try that if it comes up. Then we got a little short little taxi. So yeah, let's just see how Uncle's doing today. See if he's there. Good day, Uncle. Oh no, I don't have the intercom turned on. You can't hear me. There we go. Good morning, Uncle. Are you ready for a flight today?
Absolutely. Ready to go. Let's get you set up for departure. Winds are Favio Ring Runway 20 today. So when you're set, you can request taxi clearance from Santa Maria ground on 121.9er.
Yeah, see, he wants, Uncle wants 20. Harley, that's a really long taxi. Is there another runway you'd recommend here?
Runway 30 is closer. Winds Favio are at 2.
Yeah, see, that's cool. Like, he recognizes it's closer and everything like that. So yeah, I think we'll set up for 30 when we start contacting ground.
Runway 30 is fine. When you contact ground, say Santa Maria ground, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, ready to taxi with information Victor. Request runway 30.
All right, cool. Now sometimes he gets the ATIS wrong. I didn't actually fire up the ATIS. Because I'm just going to pretend we did that. So again, not like super realistic flight, mainly just playing around the AI, using the AI to sort of do some of that with me. So we'll say that, even though you're not supposed to do this, since we're a student pilot, Uncle Harley did all that, so we'll just trust him. So, yeah, here. What do you think about the weather today for VFR flying?
Visibility is 3 miles with a solid overcast at 300 feet. Not ideal for VFR. I'd recommend IFR waiting for better conditions.
Yeah, I agree, but we're gonna fly VFR anyways, and we'll use our instruments to get us around.
Flying VFR with instruments as backup is a good plan. Just remember to keep an eye on the weather and visibility. If you need to switch to IFR, contact ATC and request a pop-up IFR clearance.
Oh, that'd
For
be
now,
cool.
let's get you set up for departure. Winds favor over runway 20. Ready to taxi.
No, 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 no. 30. We're not doing 20 or whatever runway that one was. Um anyways, he doesn't call the shots. I call the shots. So that's cool that he's like, yeah, sure, instruments are a good backup and all that good stuff. And here, where do you think we should fly today?
Santa Maria is a great starting point. How about heading to Santa Barbara? It's a beautiful coastal route. You can request flight following from Santa Barbara approach on, let's see, 124115.
Okay, so that's actually not a bad choice. Like, good call there. He's just going down here. And then, yeah, head down to... Is this one, right? Is it going to tell me the... Yeah, Santa Barbara. So we could try to do that, except it's not really... it's not really a day to see what's going on. Maybe we'll do that. We have a military base right here. It could be fun to see what the AI does if I try to land at, like, this Lompoc or Vandenberg. I know it has ILS. So maybe we'll try that, or maybe we'll decide when we're up there, I guess. We're not filing any flight plan or anything like that. So let's get rolling. I think that's all we need to talk about with Uncle. Here, let's ask about this, actually. Santa Barbara's not a bad idea there, Harley, but what about this Vandenberg airport to the southwest?
Vandenberg Airport is a good option. It's about 20 miles southwest of Santa Maria. Runway 1230 is available there. Would you like to head that way?
We might go that way, but my understanding is it's a military base.
That's correct. Vandenberg Space Force Base is a military installation located nearby. Civilian aircraft generally need special permission to enter their airspace. If you're considering flying in that direction, it's best to check NOTAMs and coordinate with ATC.
All right, cool. So he knows it's a military base and all that good stuff, so we'll just see what happens. We'll head that way. I want to see what the AI does when we start talking to it. All right, fuel on there. We'll just do our basic little startup. Battery on. The beacon light's on. The nav light is on. Again, not doing too much craziness here with all that. We don't even need to do the fuel pump, but... Oh, I didn't get the altimeter. Hey, Uncle, did you check what the altimeter was today?
The alternator is what keeps your battery charged and powers the electrical system.
No, altimeter.
You should see it on your instrument panel. Make sure it's showing a positive charge. If it's not, you might have an
It
issue.
must be me mumbling. No, Harley, not the alternator, the altimeter. What's the altimeter today? Altimeter.
Got it. The altimeter measures the aircraft's altitude above sea level.
Well, I know what it
It's
does.
crucial for maintaining safe separation from terrain and other aircraft. For example, if ATC
Ah.
says, Cessna 12 Tango...
No, what
climb
is
and
the
maintain
altimeter?
3,000 feet. You adjust your altimeter to ensure you're at 3,000 feet above sea level. Santa Maria's altimeter setting is 3003. Make sure yours matches to get accurate altitude readings.
3003. Okay, so about there is about right. I think he does that because I have the student pilot thing turned on, but that's okay. Eventually I'll turn it off and compare and see if he doesn't talk so much there. So, yeah, let's just clear the prop. There we go. Nice little hum going. And we'll turn the alternator on. I think that's all we're going to do for the moment. So let's figure out ground frequency. So I'm going to try and do it a little more with like the radio buttons and everything than just clicking off to the side. Because I got to get used to it here. Now, wait, who do I got selected? See, I got Vandenberg selected here. No, I want Santa Maria, please. There we go. Open airport. And then here's the comms. So, there's Unicom. Tower. Oh, here's ground. 1, 2, 1. Why is it at the bottom? Oh well. Unicom, okay, control. Like it's giving us Santa Barbara approaches and stuff. Alright, so 121.9. Whoop. 121.9. We'll pop that in. And then we'll put the hour standby. 118.3. Oh, it's already there. Okay, so we're tuned to tower. Oh, wait. Not too sure why I didn't default to ground, but anyways. I'm going to assume the volume's good and everything like that. But now I got to remember what in the world I'm trying to do here. So let's see. I'm going to ask for... I think it was 30, right? I don't want to do a massive taxi. Yeah, 30 it is. Santa Maria ground, this is Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, looking to taxi to runway 30 with information blah blah blah, Victor or whatever he said. I wanted to get to the point where it gets us in trouble for not doing stuff.
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, Santa Maria public ground, runway 30 via Echo 3 Hotel, contact tower on 118.3 when ready for departure.
Okay, so I'm not too sure that's loud enough for the video, but it's the intercom, the comm volume is all kind of weird. Let's see, taxi runway 30 via Echo 3 Hotel, and contact tower when ready for departure. Thank you. So I could make it louder. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got it. Now we just need Echo 3 and then Hotel, which should be correct. Yeah. Basically, we just have to taxi out. Now, they didn't say anything about B7, but maybe that's still Hotel? No, they forgot about Hotel, or they forgot about B7. Not a big deal, though. Okay. I don't even know which way we're facing here. We're facing to the south. We're gonna have to head this way. We got around us here. Okay, parking brake off, please. Let's throttle up so you get some rolling. Run over this guy. Here, I'm gonna taxi an external just so I can see what in the world I'm doing a bit better. And clunk. So which one? Oh, I see. I think it's this taxiway up here. Take out his prop. Boonk. Oh, turn, plane. Well, this isn't really a taxiway. What is this? Like one of the ones for the cars? Or the vehicles or whatnot? Or is it the taxiway? No, see, this is the taxiway over here. We'll just go on the grass for a second. There, this should be Hotel, right? Or is this Echo 3 and then Hotel? That doesn't really matter. We know which ones we're supposed to be on. Yeah, this is Hotel here. So Echo 3 was just out of the parking. It's B7 that is kind of missing. Alright, stay on the taxiway. Alright, so let's just jump ahead here because I'm just doing a leisurely pace to the runway. Alright, should be coming right up here. Runway 30. Here we are. So this little chunk is B7 apparently, and I guess they just ignore it. Alright, so here we are. That's good enough there. So we're going to switch over to a tower. Switch, please. Perfect. Alright, now I don't actually have a departure plan, though. We'll just say straight out. We'll just stick on the runway heading. Santa Maria Tower, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango is ready to depart runway 30 straight out.
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, Santa Maria Public Tower, winds 270 at 6, runway 30, cleared for takeoff. Fly runway heading.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30. And then the call sign. Anyways. So it said winds out 270. So do we have conflicting stuff here? Oh, it changed. Wow. Wasn't it from the north earlier, or am I losing my mind? 300 feet ceiling. We're gonna hit the clouds immediately. Looks like the altimeter changed a little bit too. I don't know if it's like talking to itself really well, but it's pretty close. Because this is saying 280, and they had the knots correctly. They're just saying 270. I wonder which one's more accurate. Navigraph here, or see, this one's even a little different. Okay. So let's line up here, and I'll actually set my trim right and everything this time. I guess I never did my taxi light or anything. Let's just do our landing light. I've been neglecting half proper procedures while I fiddle around with the ATC. I really want Harley to get us in trouble and stuff like that. Like last video, I entered downwind for the wrong runway, the opposite one. Didn't even realize it. And I mean, if you have like student pilot checked off, he should be like yelling at you or correcting you or something. So I kind of hope that they do that. So we're gonna turn the transponder on to altitude. Now what else do we need to do here, Harley? Setting my trim. Okay, Harley, how's the plane looking there? I think I have it set for takeoff. What do you think? You should be able to see the instruments and everything.
You're looking good. Make sure your heading is set to 304 degrees, and you're lined up on runway 30. Double check your altimeter set to 3003. Ready when you are.
Yeah, 3003. Well, Navigraph says, you know, it's all pretty close. Oh, it changed though. Oh no, it didn't. This needle's in the way. About there anyways. I didn't think, I guess that's the elevation of Santa Maria, right? 250 or so? I think it's 260. No, that's the weather. Info, please. Not comms, general. Yeah, 261. Okay, that's close enough. That's about right then. Okay, so we're going to zoom out. We're going to try to fly runway heading. And we'll just head straight out and then figure out what we're going to do from there. I think we'll probably play around with the Vandenberg here just to see. And maybe I can ask Harley about some of the stuff on the VFR map, because I don't actually know what the ground 2900 is on the outside here. There's tons and tons I don't know. I only know the basics of things. Like I know how to use the instruments and like VFR navigation and stuff like that, but I never really had to do too much serious map reading or anything. So anyways, we will take off here instead of sitting around. Harley says we're good. Now he didn't say anything about flaps. Here, I'll ask him that. Hey Harley, what about flap setting for takeoff on the Cessna 152? He didn't seem bothered about it.
For takeoff in the Cessna 152, use 0 to 10 degrees of flaps. Typically, 0 degrees is standard unless you need a shorter takeoff distance.
Okay, so that's why he's happy with it. I mean, I never really use flaps with the Cessna, even to land half the time. All right, let's roll. Good old VFR conditions here. We're gonna lose sight of everything in 300 feet up. Here we go. Oop, stay with it. We have a bit of a crosswind, but not much of one. There, we're up. Away we go. Perfect. Let's have a look-see. There's a nice tower. And we'll just kind of stay on this heading for just a minute. Just sort of observe everything as we go by. I don't think there's any other traffic around. See, it does show the names and everything, like Sean McWhiskey up there. And it says their altitude, but not how far they are away. I wonder if you can change that. See if there's anybody around. I have the chatter turned off, but I do have multiplayer turned on. I've just never heard any multiplayer stuff. I guess SayIntentions probably just... It's based on the US West server, and that's what I'm on. So if anybody's using it, we should hear them. Okay, so we're gonna stay on here, and then, let's see. Hey Harley, what altitude do you recommend for our little VFR flight here?
For a VFR flight around here, 3,000 feet would be a good altitude. It keeps you clear of terrain and gives you a nice view.
Okay, thanks Harley. I thought VFR was supposed to sit on the like in between the 1,000 marks, like at 3,500 or 4,500, depending on direction. I could be wrong though.
For VFR cruising altitudes, you should fly odd thousands plus 500 feet when heading between 0 and 179 degrees, e.g. 3500 feet, and even thousands plus 500 feet when heading between 180 and 359 degrees, e.g. 4500 feet.
Oh, okay, well, I need to actually see his text, because I can't quite make out what he's saying when he talks with the numbers really fast.
Alright, let's talk about your current situation.
Okay.
You're flying Cessna at 1,898 feet, heading 300 degrees at 82 knots. The Santa Maria altimeter is set to 3003. Given your heading and altitude, you're likely flying over some beautiful coastal terrain. If you look to your left, you might catch a glimpse of the Pacific Ocean. Remember, if you need to land in Santa Maria, the winds favor your runway 30. You'd approach it with a heading of 302 degrees and left traffic. Make sure to intercept the final approach at 2,000 feet.
Yeah, okay, we're not landing now, but thank you. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to see much of the ocean, but we are going above the clouds. Okay. So yeah, I couldn't quite make out what he was saying there. I just always thought you're supposed to be like 3,500 or 4,500. So we'll sit at 3,000, and I'll bug him about that later. See if I can ever make it out. See, with the air traffic control, you can like see the text that he's that they're saying, but the intercom you don't see the text unless there's a setting. Anyways, I'll have to bring that up in the Discord and see, because he does go awfully fast and I can't catch all he says sometimes. I do have his volume turned down because he comes through very loud on the video. So we've been climbing pretty much. We're approaching 3,000. So we're gonna throttle down, see if I can level off here.
One two Tango, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Roger that, Santa Maria Tower. 1-2 Tango. Alright, so we're free to contact center. Oh, I gotta really throttle back down here. I'm not concerned about cruising speed or anything at the moment. We're just gonna land on the altitude. It's really hard to trim in the sim that I found and heard, because people can normally feel the pressure on the yoke and kind of trim at the same time. where you basically, like when you trim it, kind of trims too hard no matter what I do. And then it kind of throws the nose up and down. And anyways, so typically I'll trim and then throttle it. I won't get into it. But right now I'm not actually touching the trim. I'm just going to see if we can match the throttle with the current trim settings to the levels off. Looks like I'm doing an okay job with that. Oh, we're dropping there, but that's all right. All right, we're at 3,000 feet, and we're above the clouds. That's fairly pretty. So no GPS today. I could turn it on if I'd like, but oh, I'm dropping. It should level off here though, and we will kind of sort out where we are. So simulator's always awesome. Oh, you can see the ground though, so that's always promising. There we go. There's the moon. Nice day up here above the clouds. All right, so let's bring up the map and figure out what else we should sort out. So we should be going across there. See, these are all what, just nav points. Yeah, see, I'm gonna be on the wrong side of Vandenberg to land. What should we do? Should we just track? So I'm gonna be up here. There, first things first. Let's tune center and see what they're going on about. Center. So we got approach. So we want Los Angeles center. 119.05. .05. Whoops. I think that's it, right? So we'll go on center. Oh, and I dropped down. So we'll throttle up just a little bit. See if we can get a bit of a climb going on. Get back up there. No contact center. Los Angeles Center, Cessna, Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango at 2,800, climbing to 3,000. Throttle up again. See if I got the frequency on there.
12 Tango, Los Angeles Center, roger. Say your request.
Los Angeles Center, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango requesting flight following. There we got a slight climb up there, so.
12 Tango, Squawk 4622 and ident.
Squawk 4622 and ident. 12 Tango. Okay, let's go down here and twiddle the knobs. Let's see, 4, 6, 2, 2, ident. Oh, bloop.
12 Tango, radar contact, altimeter 3003.
Okay, he got us. I don't think you have to confirm that one, but I don't know. We'll just let that go. So he's got us now. So that's cool. Now I can ask center for vectors, or we can. We should run radio number 2 and tune it to. I wonder if that works. Does this work if we try and run both channels? Oh, see, now I'm climbing too much. Throttle down.
12 Tango, transition through the San Luis Obispo Delta is approved. Remain this frequency.
Copy that, center. 12 Tango. I'm not reading that back because I don't know what. Oh.
Read that.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Copy that, center. 12 Tango. I was talking to the intercom there. Button's too close. I get confused. So, So what was he approving me through?
12 Tango, squawk 4622 and ident.
Didn't I already do that? Walking 4622 and identing. Are we happy now? Ooh, I got level flight going right on 3000. Right on. Look at that. I can do level flight. And the RPMs are in the green at 2200. I think that's about cruise, right? I think I set this up for cruise without really doing too much. Just getting level flight, really. Trim must be set right. My takeoff trim is my cruise trim. My good old Cessna 152. Alright, so we're half an hour in the video. Haven't really got too far, but that's how flight simming works. I guess he's happy with my radar contact. But we were going to try to tune Vandenberg. So let's try and use radio 2, Tom 2. I wanna pick not that. Like, do you click the runway? Like the little ball? Alright, there we go. So let's hide this. We got a Vandenberg. And oh, look at all the comms here. Airlift command. Ground control operations. Here's the traffic. Well, let's do this must be like a military frequency or something. 12495. 12495. Oh, I'm almost there. Oh, I really gotta crank this one. Okay, so this should be Vandenberg Tower. Now, I don't actually know how to run both channels at once. I think you just push this, or both, or you can listen to both. And then I have to switch this to talk to the other one. Okay, so we'll have both turned on. And I don't know if that works through SayIntentions. Oh, I'm climbing my level flight. Okay, so let's try to navigate to it. Let's just have some navigation fun. Because I'm assuming this is a VOR, right? It's a VOR symbol? Can I select the VOR? Did the VOR select? Hide. No, I want the VOR selected. Can I get info on it? Double click? Oh, that zooms. I guess you can't really select it. I'll just gives you the frequency. So 112.25. We're gonna use nav number 2. 112.25. Right? Did I already forget it? 112.25. So let's throw that on nav 2. Boop. And it didn't move. Uh-oh. Am I too far away from it? 112.25 is active on nav 2.
Tango, what's your final?
Final destination? Don't have one right now. 12 Tango. See what he says to that.
Tango, roger. Continue on current heading and altitude.
Roger that. 12 Tango. Okay. So it's not grabbing the VOR. Should be grabbing it. I mean, I could try this one too. 112.25. Does this one come alive? It must have that range, shouldn't it? Hmm. Yeah. Interesting. Or is that just the one they use for ILS? You know, I don't know. I want to select... We got to keep paying attention to it's open airport. So I'm increasing height here a little bit, or altitude. We'll bring the throttle back down a little bit more. Procedures. So we got runway 12 and runway 30. I'm used to using little nav map, and you can see the ILS real easy. So let's just check. That's its heading. I see there's the ILS as well. Okay, so it's not the ILS. Okay. I didn't think it would be. Alright, so... hold on, how do you select off of... Like, it's all kind of grayed out. I don't actually want to be on the procedures. I guess I gotta click off here. Okay. This takes a little bit getting used to. So I've been flying for a little while now. So, and we've been pretty much sticking to the runway heading, so we've got to be well up here now. So maybe, like, I figured the VOR would have that kind of range. Oh, looks like we were definitely not, we've definitely turned. The wind's been blowing us. We're pretty much going north. Okay, let's see what our mentor thinks of this. Hey Harley, I've got the VOR at Vandenberg tuned in to Nav 1 and Nav 2. Both of them did not come alive though.
Sounds like you might be out of range or there's an issue with the VOR. Try checking your frequency settings. Vandenberg VOR should be 113.1 UHC. Also, ensure your nav radios are set to VOR mode, not ILS.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything to change there, right? No. He mumbled that. I really need to see, like, the text, because he really mumbled that. What's the VOR frequency for Vandenberg? Did I stumble?
The VOR frequency for Vandenberg is 113.10 UHC.
113.30? Did you say 113.30?
Yes, 113.30.
Okay, well let's make that live on Nav 1. Oh, we're in some bumps. So it didn't come alive either. Where's he getting that from? I don't know. Well, let's see if he knows the heading. He shouldn't. Oh, hello. we're over land. Well, that's cool. But the wind keeps pushing us going north. I'm going to do a turn here in a minute. Hey Harley, what do you figure the heading is for Vandenberg Airport?
For Vandenberg Airport, you should fly a heading of approximately 135 degrees.
135. I suppose. Well, let's do the turn. See if we can, oh, you know what? I forget. I think this is the standard 8 turn, right? See if we can actually, like, do an appropriate turn here. Yeah, I actually forget the little notches and stuff like that, like the angles. I could ask him. But the slip indicator has the main one. I think it's 20 degrees. We'll do a nice gradual turn. I lost a little bit of altitude. Oop, now we'll just gain it back real quick. He said 135? Alright, there we go. Oh, a little bit more. Yeah, see, I need to be able to see the text that he says so I don't have to ask him to repeat and everything. Okay, so the plane will steady out there, and we're pretty much heading in that direction now. And I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of pause the video. So it kind of jumps ahead. And see if either one of my VORs light up. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so far my navigation's failed. Now, I did tune in, since we went north for a while. I did tune in the VOR at San Luis, 112.4. And I caught that one. So I'm just trying to figure out. So we're on a heading of, because that's going to it. So to get to that, we need a heading of 30. What? Yeah, okay, so no, that makes sense. I need this, like, bore to get bigger. The one good thing about a little nav map is that, like, you can pop that up and, like, draw on the map and everything like that. So I should probably maybe use little nav map still. 'Cause I don't know, can you draw on this? What's this? Oh, this is... Oh, okay, that's cheating. That's cheating. Turn it off. I don't want to know where I am. Oh, no, I know where I am now. Almost back at Santa Maria. Okay, that's right, though, because I was pinpointing where we're on the VOR, and to get to it, we had to go to, like, a heading of 30, which is this. So I was going to follow it down. So... the VOR at Vandenberg must not be working? Well, there's this one too. The Santa Maria one. Let's do 113.05. Here, I'll just use this one because it's right there. Oh, was it 0.5 or 0.05? 0.05. There. Okay, so it got it. And we're gonna spin the old dial around. No, that's going backwards. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Oh, my altitude's dropped a little bit, so we're all up. Gotta figure out which. There we go. So let's go, we'll turn a heading of 160. Oh, I'm pretty much on that.
Good morning. We're currently cruising at 289
Hello.
heading 153 degrees at 86 knots. The altimeter is set to 3006. We're about 22 miles from our current location, with a surface altitude of 151 feet. Did you know that our Cessna's engine is running at 200 RPM with a mixture set to 100%?
Oh,
This helps ensure optimal performance and fuel efficiency.
100%
If you have any
is not
questions
optimal.
about our flight or need help with ATC communications, feel free
But
to ask.
220 is good. Alright, so you just kind of Since we're student pilot, he decided to update it. But that was actually good, telling me about the... I never did pull that out. Get the mixture right. I'm just adjusting the throttle now. So we're heading right towards the Santa Maria VFR. If we keep on that heading, then we'll get down here. I just don't know why 112.25 never picked up. Because it's still live down here. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll keep heading that way. Oh, we're off a little bit. See if we can... We're getting real close to it, so... We'll do a bit of a left-hand turn here. Must be getting right over top of it. See, the problem with the default Cessna, no DME in it. Whoop, turn. It's gonna get awful finicky, yeah. Because I must be getting right on top of the thing. It's It's like the slightest heading is throwing it off. Alright, so I'm going to assume that we're pretty much there because that flag should flip here soon. Okay, so we're going to keep going. So if we got that, and we're out here, so you can't really see on nav. Like, I want to be able to make this bigger. Little compassy thing. So it's 180. Yeah, so it's just under 180 will be the heading. And we are just under 180. A bit too much, though. Yeah, we passed the VOR because it flipped over. We went right over top of it. We'll do about a heading 170. And then that should pretty much get us there. Except, yeah, I still have 112.25 on VOR 2. Here, we'll put it back on number 1 just in case my number 2 is not working for some reason. Yeah, interesting. Maybe that one's not in the sim, but it should be because my Navigraph thing linked to the sim.
1-2 Tango, transition through the Lompoc Delta is approved. Remain this frequency.
Oh, he's approving me. Okay. Yeah. Cessna Charlie Whiskey 1-2 Tango is approved through the Lompoc Delta. Thank you. Alright, yeah, so you have climbed too high. Back down we go.
1-2 Tango approved through the Lompoc Delta. Continue on current heading and altitude.
Copy that. 1-2 Tango. Okay. So we're doing well though. We're doing well. All this for a short little flight.
Tango, Roger. Continue on current heading and altitude.
Okay, I'm gonna stop acknowledging him because he keeps talking here. So I don't know how to catch this without the VOR. Without eyeballs. I mean, maybe the ILS works? Let's, like, it didn't come alive yet, right? No. Alright, so I guess if it's not in the sim, well, upgrading Navigraph probably doesn't actually put it in the sim. So that VOR must not exist in the sim. I wonder if the ILS frequencies do. Alright, I'm still a little high. Let's adjust down. So back to Vandenberg Air Force Base. We need, I need the procedures. And we're gonna try and do runway 30 because the wind's coming in from the ocean. And then you have to switch it up here to runway 30, and then it does all this. And I would like ILS because I don't know what TACAN is. And we're not doing the IFR, I just need the frequency to grab it. So let's, that puts it on the map. Oh no, I grabbed the wrong one. 30, please. Okay, so there's our fancy chart. But we're not going to have any of this. We just need to be able to intercept the localizer. So I don't even need it to be overlaid. Okay, ILS is 110.1. .1. Bloop. Okay, so it caught that. Okay, so we got that alive anyways. I don't have any radio navs to get me here though. Did we tune the tower? Man, I need practice reading stuff. Is the tower frequency on this? So military. Is it? No. Yeah, here's the VFR on their actual sheet. I'm sure it is. Oh, it's right up here. Vandenberg Tower. 124.95. I think I tuned that right. Yes. And we switch over. Let's just see if they're there. Vandenberg Tower. This is Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango. Are you on this frequency?
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, Vandenberg Tower, affirmative.
Okay, yeah, he definitely
Good
sounds
morning.
military.
We're currently flying at 3085.
Oh, he's talking to me again. Okay, Uncle, that sounds good. I think I can turn
We're
Uncle
about 4
off.
miles north.
Yeah, there. We just shut him up. Anyways, so I don't know. I no longer know whereabouts I am. No, I don't want the chart up anymore. Oh my goodness! Oh, I gotta do it here. Oh look, you can draw on it, man. I gotta do a lesson on Navigraph. So I need some radio navigation, since that board doesn't exist, and I have no DME. It's not good. The DME is gonna be a problem. We're gonna have to use the center, or like the approach. I'll just use the center to try and vector a location. If I get, oh no. So what? This is Lompoc KLPC. So hold on. If we go back to the charts, I'm not even watching to know what the plane's doing. Oh, we're doing well. If we go back to the charts and find the charts, procedures, and then 30. We might be able to get center to vector us to like Zerdy out here. Let's see if we can do that. Or probably even Donnie. Because we don't need to be that far away. I wonder if we can do that. Now, Mike 1. I think I'm still on center. Here. Los Angeles Center, this is Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango. Are you able to give us vectors to nav point Donnie?
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango. Los Angeles Center, unable to provide vectors to nav point Donnie. Refer to charts and nav aids.
Okay, so it read the wrong nav point. Los Angeles Center, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango. Are you able to give us vectors to nav point Donnie? That's Delta Alpha Whiskey November Yankee. Let's see if it catches that.
Tango, Los Angeles Center, unable to provide vectors to nav point Donnie. Refer to charts and nav aids.
Great. Okay. So he got to that point. So it did interpret the alpha code there, correct? I can try departure? No, arrivals? No, I don't want that. I want, approach control Santa Barbara? Let's try approach control Santa Barbara. 124.15. One, 2, 4, 1, 5. Oh, down we go. Whoops. 1, 5. There. So this should be, I don't know. I'll just I'll try and figure out here. Okay. Santa Barbara approach. Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango with you. 2,900 climbing to 3,000. Let's see if I'm just gonna do that and see if they're there. No, I don't have them. Why don't I have them? 124.15. No, it says it's correct. Actually, I'm not too sure. Santa Barbara approach, radio check.
12 Tango, say altitude.
Oh, they're really quiet. 2,900. Oh, 12 Tango, but I slipped the button. It still wants me to say altitude. Altitude is 2,900. Whiskey 12 Tango. Will I dent for them just for fun? Even though they probably don't have that code. They don't seem very friendly. Maybe, will they, give me vectors? Santa Barbara approach. Could you give me vectors to a nav point that I'll provide here in a second? Whiskey 12 Tango.
Tango, unable to provide vectors to an unspecified
Okay.
point.
Oh,
Refer to charts and
well, I'll
navigations.
specify it. I will specify it. We need Donnie, right? Back here. Is this one? Yes. Santa Barbara approach. Could you give us vectors to nav point Donnie? That is Delta Alpha Whiskey November Yankee. I didn't want to do the call sign to confuse it, or tail number.
12 Tango,
No, so they
unable
can't
to
do an
provide
nav point.
vectors to Donnie. Refer to charts and evade.
Okay. Alright, so let's go back to center. Los Angeles Center, are you still with us? 12 Tango.
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, Los Angeles Center. Affirmative, still with you.
Could you give us vectors to Vandenberg Air Force Base, please? 12 Tango.
Tango, refer to charts and evades for vectors to Vandenberg Space Force Base.
Excuse me. So, I've had them give me vectors to an airfield before. Looks like we're gonna have to GPS it. Alright, GPS time. So, we gotta fall back. My radio navigation has failed because this Vor's not here. And I've got no DME to, like, track from Gaviota, like, away from it. And we can't see the ground. I could fly lower, of course, but I'm not going to do that. Let's get back to info. And for some reason, ATC does not like this one. I do have the air traffic control with me though. The tower. Correct number 2. I think it's still this one, right? Vandenberg Tower, this is Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango. Are you still with us?
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, Vandenberg Tower, affirmative.
Could we get a heading to the Vandenberg airfield, please? I can't do it either.
Tango, refer to charts and nav aids for heading to Vandenberg Airfield.
Interesting. I've had it do it before, but it doesn't like Vandenberg. Okay. Oh well. So much for that. Let's turn on. Okay, here we go. Turn on the GPS. Where in the world am I? Okay, so I went by it. Of course, I figured I would have done that by now. So we're now on GPS mode. So we're gonna do a turn. Gonna go northeast. Let's do a left-hand turn. Actually, we didn't try Uncle. Hey, Uncle, do you know the heading to Vandenberg Air Force Base from here?
From your current position, the heading to Vandenberg Air Force Base is 021 degrees.
Okay, so but he shouldn't know that. He's in the plane with me. We have no GPS. Harley. Harley, how did you know that heading if we have no GPS?
I used the Vandenberg IDIS information and our current position. Vandenberg is 17 miles south, bearing 021 degrees.
Okay, yeah, but you shouldn't have known the position. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we got the GPS running anyways. So that's kind of a cheat if you use the Mentor. Oops. I'm not doing my turn very well. Whoa. Oh, because I don't have the... How did I turn that on? Oh dear. Correct. Somehow I moved my little dude. Does it seem more zoomed in than it was? Maybe not. It's just me. So I'm just trying to go northeast because we're getting rocked around here. We're gonna throttle up. Too bit of a climb. So we're going northeast now. And we'll just try and grab the ILS and bring it home here because the video's well over an hour. And just to get to this airfield in the clouds. Now, given I could have just used GPS all along. But that wasn't the fun. I was trying to get that board to work. The ILS is still picked up though. So man, look at the, we're getting shook around here. Okay. And then we'll try, we'll probably jump ahead. I don't seem to be increasing altitude though. Oh, there we go. It's a bit too turbulent here. Just kind of rocking the plane up and down with his nose. Yeah, it's gonna do a big dip now. Old city plane, we gotta climb a bit here. Alright, so I'll probably jump ahead when we get closer and try and grab the ILS. That's what we'll do. Oh no, this is cool. There's like little mountains peeking through the clouds. Shows how low they are. That's kind of neat. Yeah, this is pretty cool here. Look how high these mountains peek up through the clouds. The clouds are so low. That's pretty cool. That's why you don't fly VFR right now. Just go smucking into one. Alright, we should be getting fairly close. Oh, no, not quite yet. I can do a bit of a turn to the left a little bit. Then I'll try and contact tower. Okay, so we're getting close to the airspace. And then it's runway 30, right? What we're doing here? Yeah, runway 30. So I'm just going to contact tower and let them know that is what we're doing, or trying to do. I think I got it still on there. Yeah. The Vandenberg Tower, Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, inbound to land ILS runway 30. I don't know the distance or anything where I am. I just assume they can see me. Okay, so this didn't come through. Why did that not come through? They told me...
Good morning. You're currently flying at 3.
No. Go away there, buddy. So the text came through, but not the voices. It said clear ILS runway 30, report established.
12 Tango, cleared ILS runway 30, report established. 12 Tango, enter left downwind for runway 30.
Okay, so that's confusing. Do I have to like switch the button? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Cleared runway 30 ILS. Well report established. 12 Tango. Alright. So, we're going to need to bring back the throttle. And try to figure out if I can intercept this ILS here. I haven't done this in a while. So if I keep going this way, the needle should eventually come in the middle, right? Because I do have them set up. Alright. So I'm just going to throttle down. Because we're going to have to drop quite a lot here. And then I need the localizer. I need to pass the localizer, make sure it's working. So we're going to do a bit more of a left-hand turn. Because it does pick it up. Or the nav one is on it. Alright, I'm going to see if it grabs it here. Okay, we've got needle moving. Moved hard too. Okay, so we need to turn heading 30, runway heading.
12 Tango, wind 010 at 8, runway 30, clear to land.
Cleared to land, runway 30, 12 Tango. Alright, we're way above glide slope though. And see if I can...
12 Tango, wind 0,000 at 7, runway 30, clear to land.
So somehow I have 2 clearances going on. Clear to land, runway 30. Oop. Oh great, now I can't see anything. Here we go. Now we're doing it. I'm gonna end up in a mountain. Alright. So I flew by because I was too busy running the radio. We're doing a left-hand turn. You can tell or not. We're doing a gradual small one. Because I have to bring... Oh, there's the runway there. Oh no. Cut the throttle. Oh, this is gonna... I'm not going around. Oh, I'm way too high. That was a... Oh my goodness. At least I found the runway though. So much for an ILS approach. But it... Well, actually the GPS more or less got me there. So I could see it. So much for practicing that. That's funny. Completely missed. We're flying down. Good thing we're in a Cessna and can do this. Yeah, I think we're a little high. Massive, massive runway though. We've got all day to land. I wonder if it'll have taxi instructions and stuff here. There we go. Well, we might as well do a float for a little while. And it'll be nice and gentle. On the center line. Floaty, floaty. There we are. So I eventually made it. An hour later. We made it, you know, could have drove here faster. But It's not about the efficiency. It's about learning SayIntentions and see what it does. So there's the thing. It seemed to think I was VFR, even though I had told it. Well, I was VFR, but I told it I was going to do an ILS. So it shouldn't have told me downwind. So, anyways, don't know. Here's a taxiway up ahead, or runway. So we'll stop here, and then it should tell us to switch to ground or something. Maybe not. So yeah, there needs to be a bit more,
1-2
Here we go.
Tango, welcome to Vandenberg. Contact ground on 121.75.
contact ground on 121.75, 12 Tango. So let's set that up. We'll just go back to, oh yeah, we'll keep it here. 121.75. All the way down. Whoop. There. And we'll just see what they say here. Vandenberg ground. This is Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango. Looking for a taxi to parking. Not gonna have a General Aviation parking. Let's see here.
Cessna Charlie Whiskey 12 Tango, Vandenberg ground, taxi to parking via Alpha. Have a good day.
Taxi to parking via Alpha. 12 Tango. So when it says taxi via Alpha, it probably doesn't know, doesn't have the info. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna zoom right in on this guy. Oh. It doesn't have anything. Good old military base. Is there, taxi? Can I just open the chart? There we go. Okay, it just doesn't show. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so so that is correct then. It's just Alpha. The other ones had it showing on the map though. Like if I go over here to Santa Maria, it'll show it all right here. But we'll just use the charts since this isn't going to show anything. Yeah, that's easy enough. So we're just going to turn right and then go through Delta and find some parking. That's easy enough. So that was fun. We'll turn Bozo back on here. Hey, Uncle, what did you make of that flight?
It was a good flight, smooth handling, and you maintained a steady altitude and heading. Just remember to always double check your altimeter settings and stay aware of any airspace restrictions. Keep practicing those fundamentals.
You know what? I did keep level flight fairly well during that. I do agree. I did stay above 3,000 almost the entire time, which is saying something for me. We're on Alpha. I don't imagine we're going to see any cool military planes or anything. Or anything at all. Here, let's pop out. See what's going on. I guess I never turned on my... Oh no, I have my landing light on. Could have been using my strobe, I suppose. Alright, so let's just pop down this little taxiway here. Alright, so this is a Delta here, crossing here. But it goes to parking as well, but they said just Alpha. So we'll stay on Alpha. And then we have some activities. No planes or anything. It's just vehicles. There's something over there in the distance, though. I suppose you'd have to download an add-on to get the military stuff. I don't download anything really. I just fly default. The add-ons really add up and get a little crazy. But I should check and see sometime if there's a specific place I'm flying. See, I never really plan ahead. I just kind of jump in and say, where are we going today? Oh, it looks like they want me to park right here. There you go. You're a brave guy standing in front of me there. All right. Parking brake. Oop. Yeah, that was pretty good. We'll just shut her down. Well, interesting anyways. I'm gonna be trying a lot more, probably SayIntentions. And I'm kind of curious. It seemed to have trouble with the military base because I'm certain I vectored to a airport before. But it couldn't seem to find this one. And then I'm wondering if it can find those nav aids or not. It was just because it was the military base. So I don't know. But that was fun regardless. Oof, an hour 20 minutes. Big old video. But there's so much to do, so much to try. Tons of things to learn. What was trying to make everybody disappear there. Perfect. Alright, well, we'll shut it off for now. Thanks, like always, for watching. And don't forget, if you want to do the little trial thing, if you made it this far in the video, there's a little link down there. I got an affiliate link there. You get like a 24-hour free trial. Just click the little link there, and it will take you to it. Okay, you can do the trial even without the little link. The little link just helps the channel out. Okay, well, take care. See you next time.